show you a little bit of my town, but I just noticed this real quick. This is the Fort Smith Museum of History, and they're filming a movie in there. I don't know what movie it is, but they're filming something. Everything was blocked off, and you can't go in. Normally you can go in. But anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit about Fort Smith, where I live. Excuse me. I'm going to show you a little bit about Fort Smith, where I live. It's an extremely small town, and I know I'm driving when I shouldn't be. Oh, see, there's something going on. Look at the horses. This is a typical thing where I live. Come out, little stadium here. People just nice and friendly and waving. That's what it is. But this is Judge Parker, the hanging judge. This is his building. Well, I think this is the visitor center, but I'm not going to go in because it's like $13 or $14. Anyway, that is the gallows. We'll go over there in just a minute. If you've ever seen the movie True Grit or know anything about history, back in the Western days when they caught, you know, the cattle rustlers, the villains, the whatever, and they needed them killed or hung, they brought them here to Fort Smith, Arkansas. Kind of back up in that area, there's a river down there. We'll go down there in a little bit. But this is it. They would bring them here. Judge Parker would, you know, mark them as guilty and then hang them. So I'm going to add this. I'm going to walk around a little bit. I'll record a little bit more and I'll be back. Alright, on a side note, I wanted to bring this up too. So all you Pokemon Go players, this out here is littered with Pokestops. So when it started taking off last year, a bunch of my friends and I, we would come out here and walk around because there's literally Pokestops at every little corner. The building is a Pokestop. The cannon is a Pokestop. No, I don't see the cannon, but flagpole, all these little area markers that's talking about the different stuff, those are all Pokestops. It's not as bad as it is at the parks, but it's crazy. So we would come out here and walk around. Look at all the people. It's a beautiful day. So this is Judge Parker. This is where the gallows are. You come in here. Excuse me, I'm dealing with a cold. I think this is really cool. Put them up there, hit the trap door, and they would fall down. Oh my God, look at the doors. From my understanding, this is all original. I mean, they tried to restore it a little bit, but obviously the brick is all the same. Alright, so let's go walk right here. Oh, on a side note as well, if you ever read anything about the most haunted places in Arkansas, supposedly this whole courtyard area is really bad. Apparently there's ghosts everywhere because there's so many people that died out here. Honestly, I've been out here late at night. I've been out here playing Pokemon till 2, 3 in the morning. I never saw anything. So this is it. I'm gonna walk out that way out there, and I'll show you a little bit more. So this is that pathway where I was. So I'm parked back behind that. Judge Parker, this is the train, but this is the pathway. So, in territory. Choctaw. But this section right here, this is really cool because when you come out here, you go up the little hill and you get to see the river. So this walkway goes all the way around, all the way down exactly by the river. The one I'm on now comes up top. These little gazebos, they have all this history.
We cut that in half going back downriver with the current, mate, Brad. Might even make Christmas dinner late tonight. We'll disembark in an unload our supplies as quickly as possible. Christmas present to you and your crew. Sergeant. Major. May I answer?
Yeah, that's exciting. So anyway, that tells you a little bit of the history. You can hear them reenact it. And there's the river. It's not quite the same as seeing the ocean, but this is where I live, way out in the country. Fort Smith is considered the second largest city in Arkansas. It's still small. Little Rock is the largest, but Fort Smith is, I don't know, I think it's small. It's not like Orlando. So here you are. This is the Arkansas River. It goes all this way. This is the trail I was telling you about. It goes all this way down there. You can't really see it, but there's a bridge right there that goes into, that's Oklahoma. All that land on the other side, that's Oklahoma. So I live right on the border. All right, this is it. This is the start of where I live. There's not very much Mickey Mouse around here. All right, well, I'm gonna cut this short. I'm gonna probably go downtown. You guys gotta see the downtown area. And I will see you in a bit. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the bridge. That is the bridge to Oklahoma. And where we were, way over there is Judge Parker. This is downtown Fort Smith. I'm gonna walk up there in just a minute. Before we do that, I wanted to show you this. This is the little, that's Nickel and Dime Diner. It says Patrick's Butcher Boy Burgers. And they painted the building into an Indian with a Ferris wheel. I've actually eaten in there once or twice, and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but I remember it being cheap and kind of cool. Look, there's me. And then Patrick's is new. I don't remember it being there. But this is like the big stuff in Fort Smith to do, so this is all exciting. And let's go down here and take a look. Closed, reopened in the spring. Wow. So there you go. There's a little Ferris wheel in there. Carousel. This is my favorite thing, and I'm not going to say a word. That is one big cock. Anyway, so I just noticed this. Look up there. Where is it? That door? That door is open. That's weird. Huh. Alright, anyway, so like I said, I'm on the other side of the bridge. I want to show you downtown. There's kind of some cool stuff up here. Look at that beauty car right there. She's so pretty. I wonder who it could belong to. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, her name's Kandi. I wonder who that car is. Oh my gosh. Alright, so anyway. Let's go up here. Apparently that's the big thing to walk around. You may not be able to hear me because all the cars, but this is downtown Fort Smith. It's really hard to see anything because of the trees, but all it is just a little old-timey downtown area. There's the museum where we just drove by, and there's the parking lot, and that's the bridge. So I'm gonna go down back that way. There's an amphitheater that's right on the river, which is like obviously on this side. I want to show you the amphitheater. It's kind of cool. And oh, tactical tattoo. Alright, so let's go around here. Yeah, I know you shouldn't be blogging while you're driving, but I just want to show you this. This is fairly new. It's the pavilion that they use for parties, receptions, etc. This is like a big deal in Fort Smith as well because it's new. But we're going down here where this amphitheater is. But before we get there, I wanted to show you this little building as we go over the train tracks. Oh, look at him work on the tracks. Such a hard-working man. Anyway, this is Miss Laura's. Miss Laura's, well, it's a visitor center now, but back in the day it was a whorehouse. There you have it. It was a whorehouse. That's where they all went to. They have restored the building, made it into his grandeur, all that great stuff, but it's still a whorehouse. Alright, so here's the amphitheater building. There's a trail, and you see the Arkansas River down there. There's a trail that goes all the way. It actually leaves from here and goes all the way down there. I walked it one night, and it was like 3 in the morning, and they turned off the lights, and I got scared, and I ran back. So this is part of the amphitheater. We're going to drive around. I know you shouldn't vlog while you're driving, but anyway. No left turn. No, see the Ferris wheel back there in the back? That's where we just were. My windshield is filthy. Why didn't y'all tell me that? Alright, so here's where we are. Oh, look, there's Budweiser. Not that I drink beer. During the summer, this place is packed. They do concerts out here. I hate to be this, but they only usually get like 38 Special and Air Supply and Journey, and that's what tends to be down here, or the kind of the artists that come to Fort Smith. So, but it's a lot of fun. They do little circus shows down here and things like that. But we're right on the river, and like I said before, that's what we call Garrison Bridge. That's Fort Smith, or Oklahoma, right there. And we were way down there, and that's when we drove around. But this is the amphitheater. Oh, I just tripped and fell. Nice. Or almost tripped and fell. But I just want to show you this because it's so beautiful. It's so pretty down here. It's kind of weird to see, but all those bricks, those are different levels you can sit as they put on the concerts right there, or they'll put a big concert on here and everyone sits in the field. Bring their chairs or your little stowaway chairs, whatever they're called, lawn chairs. There we are, Fort Smith. You can rent out the building and put in little, parties and stuff like that. It's kind of fun during the summer as well. We're gonna go over here, stand by the river for a moment. And here's the Arkansas River. So pretty. I'm not going down there. So anyway, see where that buoy is way back in the distance? That's where we were just a minute ago. Back, I can't even do it on camera. Back right there, that's where we were just a minute ago. And we drove around, looked at all this stuff. So, well, that's it, guys, for today. This is Arkansas. It's very beautiful here. It's very country. And I'll do more videos throughout Christmas and stuff as to my little town, decorations and stuff. I know it's not Orlando, it's not Disney, it's not Universal, but this is where I live. So now you get to know me a little bit better, and I hope to talk to y'all soon. Bye.